Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's currently almost 1:30 a.m. There have been people who have asked me to do dawah on my channel, and I thought that now is the time to do it. I think I should. I am known as Mini Ahmadidat in Speaker's Corner, and of course, me personally, I don't believe I deserve this title. Alhamdulillah, I feel honored. It's been a long time since I've been to the park. It's been throughout this whole summer holiday that I've been off school. I haven't been once, because I tend to go with my father. I've been very busy. He's been unavailable to go because he's been working and stuff like that. It's a long story, but putting that aside, I want to make a video about morality and the concept of good and evil. Now, if a non-Muslim criticizes you, right, criticizes the deen, and they say, they start attacking the hudud, right, the punishment law, they'll say, isn't it barbaric to cut the hands of the thief, or to stone the adulteress, or to, to impose jizya. They might make these claims that such systems are barbaric, and obviously jizya is not like a punishment system, but it's just an example I can think of. Now, if they believe in God, right, then great, because now this is a kind of a way to determine the difference between good and evil. Because when someone does not believe in God, that's when their concept of good and evil can start becoming a bit shaky. Now, morality can only be objective when there is a belief in the Almighty, because whatever the Almighty decrees as good and evil, that is absolute, because He is absolute. Whatever He decrees is also absolute. Alright? But the human, right, who is an atheist, he cannot claim that whatever he believes is absolute, because even John Stuart Mill, Jeremy Bentham, these philosophers, right, the guys who are known as the fathers of utilitarianism, even they admitted that what they believed as right and wrong was subjective. Right? When God is not in the equation, you cannot decipher good and evil. Right? So whenever someone will question the hudud or any sort of system within Islam, you must ask them, where do you derive your moral standards from? And the same applies with the Christian, right? It's like, if they're gonna criticize any sort of punishment in Islam, you still need to ask them, where do you derive your moral standards from? Because especially in this modern age, right, we're very influenced by liberalism. And again, liberalism still cannot make a basis to judge between good and evil, right? Because it was a system that was made by humans, and I'm sure all of us can agree, including atheists, that humans are not absolute. And of course, the atheist may say, can you prove to me that God exists? Well, yeah, that's another discussion for another time. But what we're telling you is that we get our good and evil from God. God is absolute. Your idea of good and evil is not absolute because you are not absolute. And that's all I have to say. Assalamu alaikum.